Hey, what's up, guys? Just thought I'd hop on here and share a couple thoughts that I've had recently about the all or nothing mentality. And I had a video about this last summer, but it's just really been important to me, and it's been such a big part of my life, where I've always thought that I'm an all or nothing guy, and it's a positive thing, you know. And if I do something, I do it all the way. And, while there's some honorable attributes to that, the main underlying problem with an all or nothing attitude is the fact that you don't start until you think you can finish, and you have to start somewhere, and most of us, we have things in our life that we want to do, but we're not too confident that we can achieve them. And so with that mentality and that attitude, you never start. And so it's kept me from so many things. And over the last couple months, I've been able to recognize the value of starting, starting somewhere. Do something, even if you don't see the end of it. And smoking's been a big one for me. I've failed at it before so many times, and it's still a struggle, but I've been able to, for the most part, give it up over the last couple of weeks. And that happened because I just really felt like I'm going to start, and if I mess up and if I smoke here or there, it's not going to totally derail my progress. So I'm out here fishing right now, so kind of watching some of my poles. So, if you don't, like, diet's a big one. If you don't think that you know how to do it or what to do, or you don't understand it very well, then it doesn't mean you can't start. You start somewhere. You start eating better. You start cutting out. For me, I don't, if it's got high fructose corn syrup in it, I won't drink a drink. I try to be aware my diet is not that great, so I'm not going to lie to you, but it's a start. And it's like my running right now. I've been running, but I'm not running like I'd like to. I'm not doing the other workout stuff. I bought a piece of workout equipment. It's in my basement. And I spent probably an hour and a half on it last night trying to assemble it. The cables, the pulleys are just an absolute mess. So, I can still do push-ups. I still do some other things. I still run. I do stretches, and just something to get you started, something to keep you in a good place. And all this stuff, it all helps. It bleeds into your mental state, So if you're doing something, you can at least feel like, your life is progressing. It's like if you don't, if you're not moving forward, you're probably moving backwards. So many of us don't ever get to sit still. We don't get to just stay in one place. And it's very important to make sure that we're moving forward, no matter, what your struggle is, whether it's drugs, alcohol, depression, anxiety, or, maybe even worse. And so do something to create good habits. And if you don't have to see the end, you don't have to know everything before you start. And be good to yourself, take care of yourself, exercise. Make sure you're not watching too much news. There's so many little things that a lot of us don't do because we just don't know. We don't feel like we know enough. We don't feel like we know what we'd like to know before we start, and it's really a big cheat. You cheat yourself when you think you have to know everything. For me right now, another thing is investing. The stock market's really low right now, and I know there's so many opportunities, and I know so little bit about it. I want to learn more, and I'm going to, but I'm starting. There's small, there's videos I watch, there's small stocks that I feel confident about that I'm starting to buy into. So, start somewhere and just make progress. Just move forward. Don't look back. Don't stay stuck. I don't care if it's cutting out one soft drink. A lot of it's mental. It's the mental game behind, knowing that you are doing something, knowing that you are able to move forward and, use some form of discipline. So just encourage you, man, to do whatever's in front of you, whatever you can. You don't have to have the whole thing figured out. You don't have to have the whole plan. It's like if you're stuck in maybe in addiction like I was for so many years, you can do something. You can start somewhere, whether it's just a phone call or talking to somebody, or recognizing what you have to change in your mindset. There's so much information online, so find something that can make you feel like you're moving forward, even if maybe it's not the whole game or it's not where you want to go totally. But yeah, guys, hope this speaks to somebody, and go for your dreams.